Women intend to test more men who try to outgame preselection. Hypergamy only wants things that are already selected. When you are not pre-selected, her intent is to make sure that she can hurt your ego. Men who are not pre-selected, they will feel less valuable. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is not who I am. Women know psychologically that most men worship this illusion of success. So if you have grown and you have success, when she will try to say certain words and attack you in a certain way, indirectly, you will react. You do not have an illusion of success, but you know your success. You do not have an illusion of value, but you know your value. I know you will say, but that is toxic. You are a doctor, you have a PhD, yet you lack experience. That ego won't operate on that patient. So you have to let down your ego and you have to swallow the pain, but you do not have the illusion of success. She is weighing where your illusion stands. This illusion is the only loop I can use to crash this man down. It doesn't matter. That is how psychologically she knows it will work on you. Women see men inside out, but men see women outside in. Like you try to pick the beauty first, her body type, her figure, her ass, maybe her tits, while women, they try to screen a man internally, know his value, test him internally. Your external appearance is not the determinant factor if she will pick you. The moment she chooses the looks, that is a fantasy she's choosing, and she knows that. Most men think that I just need to say the right words, and practicing these words, one day everything will make sense. It will just click, when in reality you are practicing a game, and this game that you are creating to use it on women, it will never outgame preselection, and it cannot outgame what triggers women to feel attracted to you. The trigger that I have, it is the same trigger that the innocent soul has. Is the same trigger that your cousin and your mother has. Women use the same attraction triggers, and your game will never outgame her triggers. It doesn't matter if you're not interested in her. Saying hi to a lady already is a validation. You have an intent. She goes there, I met this cute guy and he said hi to me. They make everything make sense the same way. And psychologically, she knows you are into her even when you are not. The moment you will just make a move, when he said hi, I knew eventually he will approach me. It has to make sense to her. You are attracted to me. She taps her shoulder. They don't plan to do this, and maybe she won't say it, but psychologically, in a subconscious way, they will register that you are into her and you gave her a validation. There is this place, okay, so this is a real story. I wrote there so that I cannot forget. Let me give you a real scenario that will make sense to you. I used to pass this place whereby, is it Ross? Yeah, I think so. And this guy is always too nice. And he will talk to me, he will try to say hi while smiling, being nice. It has just clicked to me right now that maybe he's acting too nice because he wants me to promote his business, right? Because it's now making sense. But for the past 5 months, my thoughts have been, he's acting too nice. He's always saying hi. He's always smiling because he's into me. Automatically, I am just not into him because he has shown me that he's into me. We women, we are just women because we all know people who want to sell their products. They need to be friendly. They need to be nice so that you can buy their product. Women only filter a man's attitude in a masculine way depending on what he says, how he says, and how much he's willing to entertain that lady even after she ignores him. You smile, I don't smile back. You say hi when you eventually have feelings and you react in a negative way. I will convince my psychological understanding that you are affected emotionally because you had higher expectations. If you had higher expectations, then I am more valuable. Because women believe that stoic men don't react when women don't reply. The damage has already been done and you can't reverse how she has already framed you. I used to buy fruits in a certain grocery and this guy used to sell bananas. He has a reputation of not having a good service. Instead of packing that product for you in the pack bag, he will just throw them. And sometimes he will miss and you will have to pick them from the ground. I thought it is an accident. I assumed. Upon observing how he has been serving these customers, this is his character. Doing more research, this guy has been using that language to get laid. Most women, they will come to him crying. They want an explanation. This is how they get validated. Like it's just a character in him. I told him, if you are going to serve me this way, I'm leaving and I'm not going to come back. Sometimes correcting people will come out differently, or you might meet with someone who doesn't want to be corrected. Okay? It's not our work to correct men, women who are above 40 years. They have evidence that that operation has worked on several women. So who am I that he will change or he will listen to me? We have women who have been trapped in this situation of a man just serving them poorly, throwing the product to them after giving. And I know you will say, no, that is not possible. I have experienced it. When he said sorry, I knew it was an accident. But when you observe and it happens more than 3 times, he's the only one who can access that product for you. And the only way you can get that product is through him. Yet, he can just give you the product. We have women who even act worse. I was in a grocery trying to buy some greens, and then I met this lady. She told me that the greens cost around $15. Then I asked her, why? I mean, the previous day I bought these greens at $8. Now they are $15. Do you know what she told me? If you don't want to buy, just exit. It was weird. I exited. When I came back, she told me, I will give you an interest. Then I told her, no, I am sorted. She got agitated. Okay, you can leave. So you were just making jokes. You never wanted to buy. I'm going home. I'm asking myself, so this is how the world works.